This is a slightly different kind of meditation. It's a template to help you create a garden in your own mind, a garden which is entirely yours and which you can visit when you want to find a little peace. A visualization like this is easy to do, and it helps you sleep and reduces stress. It's Alexandra here from the Middlesized Garden YouTube channel, and I learnt this technique when recovering from post-traumatic stress disorder. You can find that story on another video if you like. Meditation and visualization techniques work best if you practice them regularly. So try to find 15 minutes in your day when you can turn off distractions, close a door and lie down. Make sure you're comfortable. Then begin to tense and relax all the muscles in your body in turn. Clench your fists and let go. Screw up all the muscles in your face and let go. Hunch your shoulders and tuck your chin in tightly and let go. Continue in your own time from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Once you've relaxed your whole body, think about a garden. It doesn't need to be a grand garden, and it doesn't need to be your garden. In fact, it may be more peaceful if it isn't. It could be a garden or a park you visit regularly, or a friend's garden, or even a garden you've only seen once. I'm taking you around my garden to give you an example of the structure of a garden meditation. Use all your senses in your imagination. Think about the sounds, look, feel and sense you can enjoy in your garden. Imagine standing at the gate or doorway and pushing it open. What were the sounds of the door or gate? What does the garden look like as you stand and stare? How far can you see? Are there walls or fences? There's a path and we'll go down it, but there's no hurry. Use all your senses. What can you hear? Is that birdsong? Distant music? The sound of the wind? Perhaps there's even the sound of rain drumming against the stone. It's your garden. You can decide. What season would you like it to be? Is it bright and fresh in spring? Is it a romantic summer garden? Or perhaps you love the fiery colours of autumn. How does the air on your face feel in the season you've chosen? You don't need to know anything about flower or plant names. Just enjoy them. They are pale pink flowers, or dark red flowers, or orange flowers, or white flowers. What do they smell of? Think about the leaves. How many different shades of green can you count? Even if you don't remember the leaves in your garden, invent them. Think about the difference between tall, spiky leaves, big, shiny leaves, small, round leaves, feathery leaves, and soft foliage. What would the different leaves feel like when you brush your hand against them? Brush your hand over lavender and release its scent, or through grasses. What can you hear now? It may be bees humming contentedly, or the sound of other pollinators flitting about their business. Explore the path. What does it feel like under your feet? Are you listening to the crunch of gravel, or are you barefoot against cool stone or fresh grass? What scents can you smell? Is that roses or new mown grass? Walk slowly around the garden, observing the changes in different parts and what the ground feels like underfoot. Do you prefer the sun on your face, or would you like the shade of a large tree? Will you open that door? How does the painted wood feel against your hand? Finally, Find a favourite place to sit or lie, a chair in a quiet spot, or somewhere you can lay out a blanket. Sit on the chair or lie on the ground and think about relaxing your body again, starting with the top of your head and going down slowly to the tips of your toes. You've created your garden. It will be there for you when you need it. And if you'd like ideas, tips and inspiration for real gardens as well as imaginary ones, the Middlesized Garden uploads on Saturdays, so do subscribe and sleep well.